students. In the previous class, we worked out question number 1 to 8 from exercise 3.3. Today we will start with question number 9. Let us see the question. Here is a figure given which is a combination of two parallelograms. Which are the two parallelograms? RISK, risk. RISK, risk is one parallelogram and the other parallelogram is clue, CLUE. For you to understand it better, I have drawn it down again. See, RISK and CLUE separated and drawn here. So from that figure we will find out the value of the angles and we will write there, and then we can find out the value of x. We are asked to find out the value of x. Now see here, if this is a parallelogram, this angle is given 120. How will you find all other angles? How will you find? Given, what is given first? In parallelogram RISK, risk, what is given? Angle K is equal to 120 degree. What is given here? Angle K is equal to 120 degree. How will you find angle S? Angle S is equal to 180 minus 120. What is the reason? What type of angles are they? This is angle S. Okay. If this angle is 120, what this angle will be? 180 minus 120. What type of angle you see here the figure? These two angles are adjacent angles of parallelogram. Adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. So angle S is equal to 60 degree. So you got this angle as 60 degree. Now if you know this angle, you will be able to find out x. So how will you find out E? See the figure. In parallelogram, what is the name? Clue, CLUE. CLUE. What is given? Given angle L is equal to 70 degree. Now what do we have to find out? We have to find out E. What type of angles are these two? E and L are opposite angles of the parallelogram. What is the relation between opposite angles of the parallelogram? They are equal. So angle E is equal to angle L is equal to 70 degree. Reason? Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So if you get this angle as 70. Now if you mark this point as any point as you wish O, you will be able to find out that angle easily. So let us write from triangle OSE. Okay, what do you get? X plus 60 degree plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. The reason? Angle sum property of triangle. From that you get x plus, what is 60 plus 70? 130 is equal to 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 minus 130, which is equal to 50 degree. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 50 degree. Here if you want to write, you can write angle sum property of triangle. So which all properties we used? We used the adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. In the next one we used opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Then we use the angle sum property of triangle. The next question, that is question number 10, is explain how this figure is a trapezium. Which of its two sides are parallel? Now you see here there is a figure, a quadrilateral KLMN. So what is given here in, or you can write that given in quadrilateral. If you want, you can write this way. Quadrilateral KLMN. KLMN, angle L is equal to, measure angle L is equal to 80 degree, and what else is given? Measure angle M is equal to 100 degree. These two angles are given. Now if you consider these two lines, we have to prove two lines are parallel, opposite sides, two opposite sides are parallel. Then only we can say that it is a trapezium. So to prove, what you have to prove? These two sides are parallel, or these two sides. Okay. But if you consider this line or any one of them as the transversal, we get only one angle. But if you take this as the transversal and these two lines, so these two angles are with us. So it will be easy for us. So consider what we have to consider: line NM, line segment, and KL. If you consider these two sides and which side? ML as a transversal. See, line LMM and line KL, or line segment NM and line segment KL. We consider these two sides as two lines, and this is a transversal cutting both of them at different points. Okay, what type of, see here, if you take like this is one line, this is another line, and this line is cutting. Okay, what is this line called? It is called a transversal. So what type of angles are these? What type of angle? They both are interior angles on same side of the transversal. They are called co-interior angles. Transversal, which two angles? Angle L and angle M are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Which type of angles are they? They are interior angles on same side of the transversal. Now let us see what is the relation between them. Angle, measure angle L plus measure angle M is equal to, what do you get? 80 degree plus 100 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. Now if the sum of co-interior angles are 180, what does it mean? Therefore, line segment NM parallel to line segment KL. What is the reason? Co-interior angles are supplementary. When co-interior angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. And if these two lines are parallel, therefore, quadrilateral, what is the name? KLMN. KLMN is a trapezium. Which two sides are parallel? We have already written. Which two sides? NM parallel to KL. And NM parallel to KL. So, what did we do? We considered these two lines as normal lines. Two simple lines. And this is considered as a transversal. And when a transversal cuts two lines or intersect two lines at two different points, in 7th standard we have learned many types of angles are formed. Which all types of angles are formed? Corresponding angle, alternate angle, co-interior angles, right? In this case, NM and KL are two lines. And this is considered as a transversal. And these two angles are co-interior angles. And two lines to be parallel, there are certain conditions. What are the conditions? The corresponding angles should be equal, or the alternate angles should be equal, or the third condition is the co-interior angles should be supplementary. So in this particular case, co-interior angles are supplementary. So the two lines are parallel. Because the two sides are parallel, it is called a trapezium. Now question number 11 is, find measure angle C in the given figure. There is a figure given A, B, C, D. It is a quadrilateral. But a condition is given if AB parallel to BC. That means this side is parallel to this side. Okay. And here one angle is given. Angle B is equal to 120. So what all things are given here? Given. What is given? AB parallel to DC. This sign shows the line segments are parallel. And measure angle B is equal to 120 degree. Now you are asked to find out angle C. So measure angle C we have to find out. Okay. Now you look at the picture. The figure, if you see, what type of angles are they? They are adjacent angles. Now if these two sides are parallel, what is the figure called? The figure is called a trapezium. Okay. Now in a trapezium we have learned that the adjacent angles are supplementary. So what you will write, since AB parallel to BC, quadrilateral A, B, C, D is a trapezium. Therefore, measure angle B plus measure angle C is equal to 180 degree. Measure angle B is already given. So 120 degree plus measure angle C is equal to 180 degree. From this, how will you find measure angle C? Measure angle C is equal to 180 minus 120, which is equal to 60 degree. So measure angle C is equal to 60 degree. So what is the reason? Adjacent angles of a trapezium are supplementary. So we are using only one concept here. Actually two concepts, that is, if AB is parallel to DC, it is a trapezium. And if it is a trapezium, the adjacent angles are supplementary. Supplementary means their sum will be 180 degree. The last question in this exercise is question number 12. That is, a figure is given PQRS. And what is given in the question? Find the measure of angle P and angle S if SP parallel to RQ. That means SP, this side is parallel to this side. And here this angle is given 130 and here there is a symbol. What does it show? Angle R is equal to 90 degree. So what all informations are given? So you have to find out these two angles. Okay, X. If you want, you can write X and Y, otherwise just put question marks. Okay, let us put X and Y, so it will be easy for us. Let us mark it as X and Y. Not compulsory, but you can mark. Now what all informations are given? Given SP parallel to RQ. If SP is parallel to RQ, what does it mean? Therefore, quadrilateral PQRS is, what is it? If two opposite sides, these two sides are parallel, so it is a trapezium. It is a trapezium. So we got one condition that the figure is a trapezium. Now what all things are there? We know from the figure what all things we know. Angle Q, measure angle Q is equal to 130 degree and measure angle R is equal to 90 degree. So this two we know. Now what is the relation between X and R? What type of angles are they? They are adjacent angles. So adjacent angles will be supplementary. So we know again. We also know measure angle R plus measure angle S is equal to 180 degree. So what is measure angle R? 90 degree plus measure angle S is equal to 180 degree. So measure angle S is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree, which is equal to 90 degree. Now we also know that these two angles P and Q are also adjacent angles. Okay, also measure angle P plus measure angle Q is equal to 180 degree because they are adjacent angles. Measure angle P is, we don't know, why? Or you can write measure angle P as it is. Plus 130 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, Y, which is equal to measure angle P, is equal to 180 degree minus 130 degree, which is equal to 50 degree. So we got this angle is equal to 50 degree and this angle is equal to 90 degree. This is already 90. Okay. So we got all the four angles of the quadrilateral, which is a trapezium. So what are principles, what are concepts did we use here? It is already given that one pair of opposite side are parallel. So when the opposite sides are parallel, the figure is a trapezium. So first we have to identify the figure. Second, what all informations are given? Here what all information? Two angles are already given. One angle measure is given directly, which is equal to 130 degree, and the other angle, which is angle R, a symbol is given which shows that angle is 90 degree. Then we use the property of trapezium, that is adjacent angles of the trapezium are supplementary. That means their sum is equal to 180 degree. Using that property, we can find out all the angles of the trapezium. That's all for today. In the next class, we will go with the next exercise. Thank you.